What's going on, everybody? DeCoven Riggins here.
It's your boy Marcus Brown once again.
And today, we're gonna take a little movie review trip down the Snyder Cut. You know what that is, the Justice League 4-hour Snyder Cut.
The best cut.
Yeah, so, I'll start. The Snyder Cut was good. It was definitely better than the Josh Whedon version.
Way better.
Is that his name, Josh Whedon?
Josh, I don't know. The Buffy guy.
Yeah. Reasons being is Justice League feels more of a serious type of group, serious type of cast. And the color grade to me showed the biggest difference. Of course, the time gap too between scenes breathing, but the color grade really, and I didn't pay any attention to it because, of course, in 2017, wasn't making films.
Yeah.
But being able to see them side by side and seeing the difference in the two, the Snyder Cut just really gave it that brooding feel that it needed to make the film make you feel the film, I'd say, with the shadows being in the right places and just a better grade for the film. It was 4 hours. Every bit of 4 hours, it was 4 hours. But it was entertaining 4 hours. I feel like there were some times where, me personally, certain things could have been left out. Lois Lane walking around aimlessly, being sad. I guess you had to do that to have her in the film so people could care once Superman did come back. But we knew what happened in Batman vs Superman, so if you watched it, you knew that she was sad. So yeah, that was really probably the only part I can say was like, was it needed? Maybe, maybe not. It was already a 4-hour movie. I feel like he could have cut some of that out. But I thought Steppenwolf looked better, way better. His armor was magnificent in this film. I thought some of the time of like the bank scene at the beginning, the way they had the guys come in, the time that they took with that, I thought was perfect. I thought his pacing was spot on in that moment. Even in the moment when, I forget, what are the little wing things Steppenwolf's little henchmen called?
Oh, the things that feed off fear? Oh,
yeah.
I forgot what they were called.
But when they broke into the lab and was looking for
the mother box.
One of the mother boxes, even that pacing, it was drawn out, it was longer, it felt better. Yeah, I just keep going back. The color grade was just, that to me is what made the film over the top better. Other than that, man, I just thought it was a great film.
Okay. My turn. I'm gonna start with 5 words. Superman in his black suit. Boom! Beautiful, beautiful moment. Any comic book fan that's ever enjoyed a Superman comic, film, anything, we were excited to see the black suit. Granted, in the comic books, he had long hair when he had the black suit, but still, I'm not taking any points off. Zach, that was amazing. As a film, the Snyder Cut was leaps and bounds.
It would have been weird if his hair grew while he was dead in the casket.
It would have. It would have. But, I mean, this is comic book stuff. That can happen. But I will say it's leaps and bounds better than the original Justice League. The Snyder Cut was great. I love it. Yes, the difference in the grade made it feel different. It took it from, it just felt like a happy movie, I guess, when you look at the original grade. And then now I felt like the world was in peril and people were sad, and it drug you down because of how dark and brooding it was. So I enjoyed that. The 4 hours, I didn't feel it. Like, I love every second of it. It took too long to get Superman on the screen. If there's anything that bothered me, it would be
3
that.
hours?
It was a cool minute. Superman's my favorite superhero, if you can't tell by now. But I will say, I didn't mind the lowest parts because it made, this is what it said to me. I really want to see Superman. So does she. Like, we're all longing for Superman together. Like, if you're a Superman fan, if you're a Batman fan, you know, you're good. But I was feeling it with her, and then it made sense when his mother came and they were talking at the table, and then it changed into the Martian, and which goes into the original Justice League. So that was a nice tie-in. It was just so many little Easter eggs and things planted.
Backstory.
Yeah, in the Snyder Cut, like you said with the bank scene, that made so much more sense.
Yeah.
When it got fleshed out, and even Aquaman stuff, the music changed when he was walking and drinking. It put you in a different mode, and it made me like Aquaman more. And the really love, like, your fathers are important. I got that in the film.
That was big. That was big in the film. Fathers are important.
Right, and I love that, especially as a father. Like,
Yeah,
we never get any love. So that
I ain't say never, but it was good that he did that, and most people understand why.
Yeah, of course. But I enjoyed that everybody had something going on with their dad. Even Aquaman at the end of the movie said, "I have to go see my dad." So
yeah,
I really like that about the film. The pacing was great for me. The Flash wasn't a punk this time. I really like that. Like, you're a superhero, but you're scared of your own shadow. I mean, he still was tripping over everything. But they took out the little weak sex jokes, like when he fell on Wonder Woman in the original cut and then jumped up real quick. It made it more serious. Like, to me, Marvel, they do the jokes.
Yeah.
DC, that's serious. So you know, I like how they cut that out. It felt like a lot of Wonder Woman. Like a lot of
Think
Wonder
so?
Woman. Yeah, it was a lot of Wonder Woman. Now, I don't mind looking at Wonder Woman on screen. Don't get me wrong.
It felt like just about the same amount as the others.
And then one thing I didn't get, Wonder Woman and Superman kind of had a thing in the comic books, but they're kind of giving it to Batman in the movies. I'm not vibing with Bruce being with Wonder Woman, but
He wasn't dead.
okay, I can't argue that. But I'm wrapping it up. But I will say I enjoyed the film. It was a fun ride. Especially the ending with the big fight with Steppenwolf, and Superman was just destroying him. Like, I enjoyed seeing Superman lose his temper. Like, I like that. Like, when he hit him with the axe, and he was just like, not impressed. Like, that's Superman. Not just crying over Lois, but like, I'm Superman. Okay, so I enjoyed that, and just pounding his face in.
So you think Superman was the biggest hero in this movie?
Yes, the world would have ended without Superman. Yes, the Flash did what the Flash did, and Cyborg did what he did. Much love to that brother, by the way, especially all the things he had to go through.
That's one thing we didn't talk about. Them fleshing out Cyborg's backstory.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
That gave so much more. Like, I'm not a DC fan. I mean, not that I'm not a fan, but it's not something that I can't wait till the next DC movie's coming out. Like, That's not. I mean, now, the Snyder Cut kind of pulled me into that direction. Like, man, I kind of want to see what he does next. You know what I mean? And
it sucks with all the racism stuff that he had to go through, and we don't know if we're going to get a Cyborg movie now.
Well, I mean, that wasn't with Zack Snyder though.
No, that was with the Buffy dude. But
yeah. So, I mean, who knows what can happen now if the studios even allow for.
True. Because, I mean, he went
Snyder to continue his.
He went from a bit player in the original to like one of the main characters, and it felt like he was part of the Justice League.
For real, because if you go back and watch the original, it's like
night and day.
There's not really very much of Cyborg.
He just sounded like a whining little kid.
Yeah,
and he didn't do much.
And him and his dad, the dads was just a big play in this, which I thought was dope, as Marcus mentioned, and. I kind of want to see what's going to come next, honestly. I want to see what they're going to do with Martian. I want to see, like you said, if Cyborg gets his movie. Why don't they let him do Suicide Squad? I think his would be better.
Oh, of course. I mean, Zack Snyder is amazing. 300, all that stuff,
Yeah.
But I will say, does anybody not realize that most of the world-ending things with machines has to do with Cyborg's dad? Even in T2, he was the one that brought apart. You know, the apocalypse came because of him. With Skynet, he invented it.
But that dude is always playing somebody extremely powerful.
Who ruins everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, be careful when you see
But see,
him.
he didn't ruin this. He just, you know,
It
he had to
wasn't-
save his son.
No, Superman saved everybody.
Well, he had to say, no, it wasn't just Superman.
Steppenwolf was swinging the axe to kill Cyborg, and Superman right in there, bow, took that little axe to the neck. I'm not impressed. Beautiful line.
If
Superman.
the Flash wouldn't have phased when everything blew up,
Okay.
it was a wrap.
But at the same time,
And
okay.
it was Cyborg. Well, it was a group effort.
Yes, but they knew who they had to bring back from the dead. They knew they needed my man Soup.
Because it was a group effort.
No.
So you telling me Soup could have went inside the mother box?
No, but what I am
Then
saying,
you see, group
what I am
effort.
saying, when they brought him back to life, the whole Justice League out there, you got Wonder Woman, Kal-El, no, because she know what it is.
Because he was trying to fight.
Yeah, because they know what it is. If Superman get angry, he gonna give you the business. And he gave them the business. Even sidestepped the Flash and made him knock Aquaman through some steps.
He still got blew up. He still would have got blown up with the
I
rest
mean,
of
because
them.
he did die when they all went back together. Yeah, so that was that was disappointing. I thought Kryptonite was his only, I guess, world explosion will kill him too.
Yep.
But it's all good. But let's rate it. Let's see what we got. So I'm gonna give the Snyder Cut 5 stars because it was that good for me. I got to see Superman in all his black suit glory, and that's, to me, that's like a half evil Superman, and I kind of like villains. So
That's just because this is him. I can't give it 5 stars. 5 is way too
5
generous.
stars.
4 stars or 4 Notis symbols. I think it was a great movie. I mean, you have to be iconically great for me to give you 5. Ain't nobody getting 5 from me.
That movie was iconic.
4.
That was up there with Endgame and Infinity War.
4s.
You thought Endgame was a 4?
Yes.
That's a 5, bro.
Because of
That's
Infinity War.
First of all, that's the last time we see
Endgame.
Chadwick in costume.
Endgame, because of Infinity Wars, gets a 4.
Endgame should get 5 because that's the end of Black Panther.
Infinity War got 2.
And then the snap, Iron Man saved the world. That character arc they gave him from like playboy, ignorant man to just so selfless.
Infinity War was a 2. Endgame was a 5. But I gave a star
Wait.
to Infinity War
How's Infinity War 2?
because they killed Black Panther.
I was hot in the theater. I was so mad. What
Actually,
happened?
they killed everybody except for
except
the
originals. Yeah.
So, yeah,
It still wasn't
they
two.
lost a star, and then they got a 3 because Endgame could have been a 5, but I had to give a star back to. So, no, ain't nobody getting no 5s. We'll see if somebody get a 5.
Mr. Snyder.
He just loves Superman, so that's
my dude, man.
the
Superman.
only reason why.
Shit, man, Superman. You got me through a lot of awkward times in my childhood reading your comic books, and I appreciate that because I felt less then, and you made me feel like I could be a superhero. So appreciate you, Superman. Kal-El, you the man.
So look, that's what we thought about the Snyder Cut. If you ain't seen the Snyder Cut,
Go see
it was
it.
just a bunch of spoiler alerts, but not much.
You should have
Go
seen
watch
it by
it.
now.
Go watch it if you haven't. If you have, drop a comment down below. Let us know what you thought. But like, comment, and subscribe, and we gonna come to you with more soon.
Peace.